I am going to rip your beard from your face, tear your hair from your scalp, and leave you in that ring a broken man.
Alex Mason with some big words for Anthony Gangone going into Eclipse. Will Strauss here, 8BitX Radio Network. Pleasure to be here. We are going to recap that matchup and much more. Quick note here, Turkey Tumble. Yes, Turkey Tumble, the last event for Excellence Pro Wrestling this year, happening on Saturday, November 8th. That's this Saturday, November 8th. Only place to see it live is at Sellersville, PA. Get your tickets now, excellenceprofessionalwrestling.com. That's the website. Click the link, get on there, get those tickets, get in those seats. It's going to be a great time. But back to this matchup. First off, Anthony Gangone backed into a corner. He's injured. He's got the hand injury. Going into this matchup, Alex Mason, the cannibal, coming at his neck, telling him he's going to leave him a broken man. But Anthony Gangone does something that, in my opinion, crosses the line in professional sports, and to me, shows how really despicable that Anthony Gangone truly is.
I also have examined the brain of a high school player who suffered several concussions and died at the age of 18. At the age of 18, there are already spots of extreme damage, and I have only seen this unique pattern of change with this severity in individuals with a history of repetitive head trauma.
To win this. There's no question, it's a question of confidence. Goodness, that was right to the face, and now his head ricocheted off the cement floor. Did you see that?
That is 3 consecutive concussive strikes to the head.
It's a question of confidence. Goodness, that was right to the
Alex Mason's
repeated strikes to the temple here.
I don't know what his medical history is. I don't know how many concussions he's had, but there's a magic unknown concussion number.
This is a systemic attack on the cranium of Alex Mason right here by Anthony Gangone.
Anthony Gangone. Alex Mason asked him if he knew what it takes to start a war. It looks like Alex Mason wasn't very careful with his battle plans, and Anthony Gangone with that bicycle kick right to the jawline of the carnivore.
Folks out there that cover too. This is starting to be a little uncomfortable. Ooh! Enziguri right to the temple, sends him reeling. Larry Peace has to be on top of this here.
He's got a faraway look in his eyes. I know you may not be able to see from the camera angle options that you have, but from where I'm sitting, he has Krispy Kreme eyes, a faraway look. I think that last bicycle kick might have taken us a little bit more out of the carnivore. Rana into the ropes. The knee pads down.
Ooh! Ducks him! Rolls him up! 2! So close to that victory. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. And we see the clips from the security camera from the Forest Lodge in Sellersville, Pennsylvania. You see the damage that was done. Let me assure you, the Smart Mark video is in high definition, crystal clear. None of this crappy security camera view on the Smart Mark video. If you want to watch this in high definition, you have to go to smartmarkvideo.com. But let's talk about Anthony Gangone's approach here in this matchup. Recapping, frankly speaking, it's a truly sick individual, knowing what long-term impact, what quality of life issues can result from these attacks to the cranium. Either Anthony Gangone has never heard of a concussion, or, more likely, Anthony Gangone knowingly targeted Alex Mason's cranium in his attacks in order to not only win this match and keep his undefeated streak in Excellence Pro Wrestling, but in an effort to severely injure his opponent and to send a message not only to the EPW locker room, but the entire landscape of professional wrestling. You don't threaten Anthony Gangone. That is clear. You don't say Anthony Gangone's name. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Gangone is a very dangerous individual. This match in its entirety is available on Smart Mark Video. I will warn you, knowing what you know now, this is a disturbing match to watch. Excellence Pro Wrestling returns to Sellersville, Pennsylvania, November 8th for Turkey Tumble. From my broadcast partner, Tim, not the Toolman Taylor, I'm Will Strauss for this Excellence Pro Wrestling recap. Thank you for joining us.